2 here, the West Indies.
Come on!
Still fractionally on the leg stump. It's good running by Sherwin Campbell. He made his mind up that he was coming for 2 from the very, very early. West Indies 7 without loss after 2 overs. Abdul Razak coming in for another delivery. And being punished. I don't think Pakistan will be very happy when they find out that that was the 7th ball of the over. He loves those, Sherwin Campbell. Brilliant.
It's truly a classic stroke. Wasim Akram providing a bit of width to the right-hander and coming down heavily on that one through the point area. Sherwin Campbell, that's his favorite area, and getting a good boundary there. Going across to middle that one, a square drive, beautiful to watch.
Abdul Razak to continue. That's well lofted over the mid-wicket region by Brian Lara. Just 2 for the shot. That's a good shot. He doesn't miss those too often, Brian Lara. We saw him miss time 1 earlier on, not this time.
This is expertly played by Brian Lara. A little shuffle. Came inside the line of the ball on the back foot and playing through the line, lofting the ball over Hassan Raza. It's a pretty safe shot and a good one.
Edged and gone. That is a wicket that Pakistan wanted. And Wasim Akram, the great bowler that he is, provided it.
Brian Lara will be disappointed with this shot here. A little loose, or doing a little bit for Wasim Akram, and Pakistani captain getting rid of the West Indian captain. Didn't come in line of the delivery. Brian Lara played away from the body, an extravagant cut shot, and a nice catch by Moin Khan. So Brian Lara departs for 8, and West Indies lose their first wicket for 23.
Wasim Akram won't have to think about adjusting his length and his line to the new batsman, Wavell Hines. He's another left-hander like Brian Lara was. No change in the field. Bigger shout again. Not out, says Steve Dunn. If it brushed anything, it possibly could have been the elbow. We'll have a look.
Elbow or the shirt, but Wasim Akram putting an extra bit there. This is Brian Lara perishing to a loose shot outside his off stump. The weight not being properly transferred across. And this is the caught behind shout for Wavell Hines. Well, might have been gloves there. Well, Wasim Akram digging that one just a little short. And it appeared that Hines had touched the ball.
Brilliant. Very good bowling again from Wasim Akram.
So this really has been a tough job for Moin Khan, but he's done it so competently.
Oh, there's a mix-up here. Oh, and a complete comedy of errors. He had plenty of time to do it, the young man. Raza could have taken his time, and he's messed it up. It's 32 for 1. And should have been for 2.
So I think the throw to Moin Khan was so far off the mark. Moin Khan making a valiant effort to recover and pick it up, but unfortunately was unable to grab it. So chance going up again.
Beautifully bowled. There's an ask, but not from Wasim Akram. Moin Khan is absolutely convinced, but if you have a look at Wasim Akram, he wasn't interested. and therefore you can understand why Steve Dunn didn't give that out.
Steve Dunn certainly unmoved, and that ball, what a wonderful delivery again from Wasim Akram. The batsman certainly not able to get a touch to it. Moin Khan, bit of theatrical antiques, but umpire Dunn unmoved.
What's the reaction? Not even the hands in the air. Now he joins in the appeal after he sees the ball go up. That's very late. And again, they'll have to hurry. If he hits, he doesn't.
A little bit of panic setting in the West Indians.
He's a handy batsman as well, did very well in the World Cup, so that's what makes a good one-day team. And that's wide, and he's flashed it away for 4. That is good timing. Beautiful shot.
That really was very well played by Hines, coming down very firmly, getting the meat of the bat on it, and the ball flew to the boundary. A little bit of room as well for him, and making complete use of it.
Late contact too, let the ball come to him, and that's what enabled him to place it between those two players. Look how late he plays this. Beautifully done. News just in from the hospital. Jimmy Adams, partial tear of the patella. He's going to have to rest for 3 weeks, and he will not bat, so West Indies compounding problems. Round the wicket, and away he goes, and he's got him. Straight to him. Same shot. He didn't get over it this time. Azam Mahmood is struck.
That must be a very disappointed Hines. Ball meant to be hit, came down very hard, was unable to keep it down, straight to Amaswal, and the West Indians lose their second wicket.
45 for 2. Postcards from Sharjah. Lovely lights. Look at the stadium. Beautifully lit. And those are fantastic shots from the helicopter. And the lights are burning brightly, especially for Pakistan. They scored 260. And now they've got the West Indies in all sorts of trouble.
So the new batsman, Chandrapal.
Shoaib, the young off spinners coming on. And I'm sure there'll be a couple of gentlemen in the commentary box now who will really enjoy that. Tony Gregg and Michael Holding.
Thanks, Barry. Yes, it's always interesting to watch a youngster when he first arrives in the big time. We've heard lots of reports about him, one of which is that he looks very much like Sir Clane. Getting himself nice and loose. Have a look at him. 17 years of age. What a wonderful experience this will be.
Looks as if he should still be in primary school. A very young face, Shoaib Malik.
No doubt about this, and this is not a bad start for him so far. 5 balls, and every single one of them has been spot on target. No runs off this over. Straight back to the bowler, maiden over. That's a good start. 46 for 2. Yeah, I think he's waiting for a feed. And when the lights go on, there are always plenty of little insects around. That looks to me as if he could handle a few big insects.
That was a very good shot by Sherwin Campbell. That was not the off spinner, but he managed to get right on top of it, hit down onto the ball, and swept it very, very well. Required rate of just about 6. Keep wickets in hand until perhaps the last 10-15 overs. They should still have a good chance. Of course, Pakistan will be hoping to get a few more wickets. Jimmy Adams already out of the way technically.
There's just a little pause, and oh, that's out. Oh, that's out. That's the pause that did it. That's a dreadful run out. I really think that Campbell was the one shouting, yes, 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 we want to go for 2. Chandapal wasn't all that sure. He touched down. You could see the little hesitation, and it was that hesitation that at the end of the day cost him his wicket.
Good throw from Hassan. Yes, it was the hesitation from Shivnarayan Chandrapal. Once he hesitated, he had absolutely no chance. Right over the stumps. Sherwin Campbell has been running very well, has been putting pressure on his partners to try and get as many runs as possible, trying to turn singles into 2s. That wasn't done. He already had the ball in his hands, and it's a long throw from just about 5 yards behind the square leg umpire. Didn't have too many opportunities there. It's 58 for 3.
So Ricardo Powell is the man now who just could save the day. He's going to have to play good innings, mind you.
That's cleared mid-on.
Yeah, to go for 4 as well. So some nice timing there from Campbell. Very welcome boundary. Obviously, he meant to hit it straight over mid-off's head, and he did just that. Try mid-on. It's been a while. He's hit that one. It's in the air. It's going down towards the backward point boundary. Bounces away for 4. Well, Ricardo Powell has decided to cut loose, and this is the first big hit that he's actually tried, and he's got it away for 4.
Once it's up to him, he'll go for it, Ricardo Powell, irrespective of how wide it is. It's the length that he's playing, not so much the width. Got quite a lot of bat on it as well. There is a man out deep, but that man is in front of square. That ball went behind the square. Very safe shot. That man just coming into the picture there had no chance.
And that might have been just outside the line, but he's given him. So his first wicket for Shoaib Malik. He'll be absolutely delighted with that. Sherwin Campbell is not convinced. The umpire is, and that's who matters. And he's back on his way.
Well, this was the straighter delivery from Shoaib Malik. This wasn't the off-spinning delivery, went the other way. And yes, that looked pretty adjacent to the stumps. Playing across the line, Sherwin Campbell gone for 34, and West Indies in dire straits, 79 for 4 after 22.
Ridley Jacobs is a new batsman. And if he just glances over his shoulder, you'll see 79 for 4 after 21.2 overs. In all sorts of trouble, the West Indies.
Well, straighter delivery from Shoaib Malik. Not spinning. And Sherwin Campbell playing across the line, and umpire pretty confident of an LBW decision, and the youngster delighted with his effort. Good temperament shown by Shoaib Malik here.
Plenty of activity outside the ground. Lots of Sharjah. What a wonderful sight that is. Architecture in this region. Absolutely fantastic. Lots of UAE. Always a wonderful tournament that they have in Sharjah, and the next one coming up is in March 2000, and the 3 teams taking part are 3 of the best. India, Sachin Tendulkar has made Sharjah his own. Pakistan have always played well here, and South Africa, they've not been to Sharjah all that much, but Pollock, Donald, Rhodes, Callis, they'll all be looking forward to it. And of course, Lance Klusener, the one-day specialist for South Africa, he must be really looking forward to coming to Sharjah. I'm not sure this ground's big enough for him. It's gone back over the wicket to the right-hander. And away he goes, Ricardo Powell. Don't worry about that one. Bring on a new ball. That is right out the park. We saw Saeed Anwar hit one on the roof. Ricardo Powell's gone one better. It's gone right over the roof.
Well, this is immense power from Ricardo Powell. One stride, and And look at that go. This is a magnificent hit. And importantly, played with the spin. So there was not a lot of risk involved. He got to the length, got it the elevation, and it went miles.
There he goes, and it's a flat one, and Shoaib Malik can't get to it. One bounce. Not as clean a hit as he would have liked, but it's got the result.
Pakistan batsman certainly got stuck into Ambrose. Didn't bowl all his overs together the way he did against Sri Lanka. Had 3 spells. That's out. We're talking about a stumping chance. It's happened. He was down the wicket. That actually was good bowling. I think he put a little bit of extra spin on that. And it spun back. Ricardo Powell is out. That's a big blow.
Clever little bowling by young Malik. Tempted Ricardo Powell into the shot. He came down, but missed completely. It's clever bowling by him, and Moin Khan doing the rest.
Yes, Ricardo Powell, 36 off 36, and it's 114 for 5.
So the new batsman Perry, there's a lot of repair work to be done, and some sensible batting with wickets intact is absolutely vital. And that's the dismissal of Powell coming down, having a swipe at that delivery from Malik, young Malik, who's bowled very intelligently and missing completely. Moin Khan.
That's better, but it's going to be caught as it's up in the air. Yes, this will be a good catch. Wasim Akram's got him. What a good catch that was. He looks as fit as a fiddle. Covered a lot of ground there too. Boy, when he wants to go, can he go. That was up there and he was after it and he got it.
Oh, he's delighted, in fact. What a fine cricketer this man is. Hardly could do anything wrong. Nicely getting under it and perfectly judged. So the West Indians have lost their 6th wicket at 120. With Perry gone.
It's just the shot again now. He's got right underneath that. It's up there for a while, and that gave Wasim Akram a bit of time to get around. Again, eyes on the ball, over his left shoulder it was. And, well, the only thing that went wrong was that he lost his cap. So that was the end of Perry, and the fall of the wicket coming at 120. Yes, he's given him. That's out LBW. The Pakistanis are smiling tonight. They're having a wonderful game.
That was dead straight. Jacobs is caught right in front, and umpire Dan had absolutely no hesitation. The ball pitched in line with the stumps. The batsman was right back, hit him low, and the West Indians losing their 7th wicket. 121 for 7. What a fine delivery. So the Pakistan is certainly very much in control.
That's Nixon McLean out for a duck. First ball, LBW to the bowling of Razak, and the fall of the wicket, 121. So Curtly Ambrose is a left-hander, and he loves to play the little leg glide. He's going to have to be a little careful here because at the moment Razak is bowling quite fast. 2 for 26 his figures. Oh, he's hit this high. It's got in the air. This will be caught as well. Pakistan are catching well. Collision. Oh! Well, that was nearly another one of those dreadful collisions. Rather like the one we saw down in Sri Lanka where Gillespie and Stephen Waugh really did injure themselves badly. Someone must have said something here at the last moment. They looked as if they were heading directly for each other.
Yes, Curtly Ambrose looking to hit that over the infield, skying it between the two fielders, and there you are. Both of them almost colliding, but just at the last minute, very fortunate.
He's going to have to rest for 3 weeks. Well, that's in the air now. This is going to be out caught, I suspect. Down in the, yes, it's taken, nicely taken to Shoaib down there. A youngster taking a catch, and yet another wicket. That time, Ambrose trying to get it away into the deep, and it was nicely taken.
That really ends up Ambrose's enjoyment with the bat. Certainly had a good time as long as it lasted, but this time skying it too long on, where a very comfortable catch was completed by young Malik. So that's the end of the 8th West Indian wicket, 128 for 8. Curtly Ambrose.
Got him, that's out stumped, yes. So Anmi Sahel has got himself a wicket, and that's the end. The West Indies 130 for 9. Jimmy Adams can't bat, so that's the end of a very, very good performance by Pakistan today. Right from the word go, things went right for them. They won the toss, and they really have comprehensively beaten the West Indies. This is the last wicket.
Nicely taken by Moin Khan. It's always difficult when you've got stumping from that leg side, but Moin Khan doing the job quite efficiently for Pakistan. He's grown in stature, Moin Khan. His batting has improved, and so has his wicket keeping. He's now a confident wicket keeper. Sohail tossing the ball on Dillon's leg stump, and nicely taken by Moin Khan to end the innings. A big victory for the Pakistanis. As Saidan were taking Pakistan to 260 by starting off confidently, putting on 72 of just 87 deliveries, and then Inzamamul Haq and Yusuf Yohana helping him. And then Moin Khan came later to belt a quick fire 27 to see that Pakistan get over 250 runs. It was great going by the Pakistanis, a good team effort. West Indians, well, they did struggle. Curtly Ambrose was again economical, and the best bowler easily was Mervyn Dillon. It was 31 of his 9 overs. Jimmy Adams couldn't bowl because he got injured. Chanderpaul, the makeshift arrangement, didn't do too well. Gave away 50 runs of just 8.2 overs. And most of these West Indian bowlers did struggle against the stroke play of the Pakistani batsmen.
I'd like to invite Mr. Brian Lara, the losing captain, to come forward first of all and have a few words with us. Not quite the result you were looking for, Brian.
No, I think, congrats must be given to the Pakistani team. At one point in time, the very low run rate, but they batted pretty well at the end. And today, we didn't bat as well as we should have. Also, the absence of Jimmy Adams, the man of the match yesterday, was out for the entire game today.
Yes, that wouldn't have helped. But do you think that the pitch played perhaps a little bit better today?
Yeah, I think pitch played well, but I think the Pakistanis played much better than the Sri Lankans played yesterday, and they're a very positive team. And, a couple of their players didn't get a knock, Razak and Raza, top players, top batters, and they bat way down. But I suppose, as I said, congrats must be given to them.
I suppose as World Cup finalists, you expect a tough fight from them?
Yeah, they're a top team, and they're not going to roll over and let you beat them. They play like a professional unit today, and that's what we have to learn from. We have to learn and play as they do.
Well, you get a day off tomorrow. No doubt a bit of golf and perhaps some swimming. No cricket practice, I would presume.
I don't know. That's certainly up to the coach. But I'd like to know that if you give us the day off, we can do it as we play.
A bit of relaxation. It's much too hot for anything else. Thank you very much, Brian.
Thanks a lot.
That's Brian Lara, the West Indies captain. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Wasim Akram, the victorious Pakistan captain, to come forward. Congratulations, Wasim. You must be quite happy with this performance today.
Quite relieved. I mean, I must say that we have played like Saeed Anwar, Inzamamul Haq, Yusuf Yohana. I don't have to worry. And today Shoaib Malik bowled brilliantly, young off-spinner. Good sign for Pakistan's future.
Certainly, you keep on popping up these new youngsters. Where do you find them?
We have plenty of talent in Pakistan. It's an easy job for me as a captain to have talent like this. And I played with him about 2 weeks ago from PIA. We played together. And I saw him and I got impressed. So we just picked him up and he showed that he's got the talent and the class to play for Pakistan in future games with Saklan, obviously.
Talking about Saklin, he looks pretty much like Saklin with most of his bowling action. Has Saklin had anything to do with his upbringing?
Yeah, I think Saklan definitely have teached him a bit of his mystery ball, and he's getting better day by day.
You must be very pleased about today, but is there anything that you'd look back on the game and think perhaps it could have been done better?
I think we did very well considering we haven't played first-class international cricket for the last 4 weeks. The boys look quite sharp, and from now onwards, hopefully we're going to get better and better.
And batting first worked?
Yeah, it worked again.
Okay, Wasim, thank you very much and congrats again.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
Well, you know we have a man of the match for each one of these games. ARY Barrier one of the sponsors, $1,000 US to the man of the match. And today's man of the match, Saeed Anwar. He'll come forward and collect his check, first of all, from Mr. Mohammed Hanif. Saeed, we spoke to you during the break and you were very pleased about getting so many runs here again, and as I said, you enjoy batting here, but is there anything different about this pitch from previous pitches in years gone by?
Yeah, I think the pitches and the ground has changed as well. I hope next time we come in March it would be better, much easier for me to score runs. But anyway, we won, we played well, and there's a whole tournament, we have to play 3 more matches. So it's still, I think, every chance for every team.
A good start though, you would want to start with a win and you did that.
Yeah, I think we were positive from the start. We won the toss, Wasim, and we always opt to bat first, which worked as well. And I think in the lower order, Inzamam, Yusuf, especially Moin played very well. And that's the reason we reached 260. 260 was always a tough total to chase. And we knew that if Brian stays, they might have a chance. But we got Brian out early, so that was easier for us.
Okay, Saeed, thank you very much and congrats again.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you.